Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the UAE, welcome to Abu Dhabi.
Hi everyone, how you doing?
Lewis, thank you very much to be here with us today.
You have to excuse me, I came straight from the track, so I'm in shorts because the weather's so good here.
Yeah, we are technically in a jungle. We are on the island, on Nurai Island, which you know from last year, and we are on the island of the beast of the Green Hell. And even though we have a lot of people, we didn't dare to unleash the beast because we heard a little bit about the story. The crowd has seen some movies also. I think without further ado, I would like us to open up this box now that we have the master here. So please open the box, unleash the beast.
Maybe we should get the fire extinguisher. I think it's going to be on fire.
Thank you very much. So, Lewis, I think you probably will or already call this, yours. I'm sure this will be in your garage.
Oh, this one's mine? Oh, great.
After all you did to the car. But for the Q&A, I'll leave you in much more professional hands. So thank you very much for being here with us. And Q&A.
I guess we'll see.
Thank you, Dirk. Can I get a big round of applause, please? Number one for the AMG GTR. Wow. Now, Lewis, you've been spending a lot of time with this beast, right?
Not too much time, a little bit.
Not too much time.
Some good filming, and I had a little bit of a chance to drive it. Yeah,
So what has been your experiences so far? What's your first take on the car?
What it is, the Green Beast. I mean, it is exactly the name they've called it.
Does it live up to its name?
It does. I mean, I drove it. I got to drive it around the Brooklands circuit and really kind of unleash it a little bit. I wish that I didn't actually get to do all the driving on the real track.
You did. That wasn't you?
No, that's some other dude. You can see he was taking really bad lines.
That wasn't your
I
driving.
was like, it was just...
I like that. That wasn't me. That wasn't me that did those lines. So what were some of the most amazing features that you love about this car, the specs?
I think generally, for me personally, Mercedes obviously make amazing cars, but often when they make cars, they don't always have the best body kits. They don't always have the extras that you want on the car, and this has it all. It has the wheels, it has the wider body kit, which is perfect. Slightly wider wheelbase, more power, which is
Everybody out here.
it's perfect for me.
Perfect for you.
Don't know about
Perfect
you
for
guys.
everybody else.
If it's perfect for me, then it should be perfect for you.
Good
I'm
answer.
a racing driver, so I still haven't got it yet, but it's been a while, so I need to give him a call.
We're going to have to get you in it later.
This seat's really uncomfortable.
All right, let's get you comfortable. All right, now, welcome to Abu Dhabi. Welcome back to Abu Dhabi. I know that you love coming out here, don't you?
I do, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But majority of your
This is
visits...
Last time we came here, we were inside. It's much nicer out here.
I know. It's always nicer outside in the UAE. Last time, I mean, every time you come out here to the UAE, they're very short visits though. Do you get to really spend a lot of
but
time in the UAE?
That's generally how it is wherever I am.
Everywhere.
You know, even if I had the choice to be in one place for longer, I like to be moving. I like to.
So you
get
like
out
to
and
move?
see. Yeah, I'm always on the move. I'm always going to see different places. So.
All right, well, let's just take, if you could spend a few more days here in the UAE, what would you be doing? What's something that you haven't experienced so far?
I've done quite a lot out here, but I love being out in the desert on the dune buggies. I love skydiving. It's a beautiful place to go skydiving, so I've done that a couple of times when I've been here. What else? They've got great water parks. They've got a great surfing spot here.
So you've pretty much done a lot of things already.
Yeah, I do as much as I can every time I come.
Okay, fantastic. Now, your career has been phenomenal so far, obviously, and I can definitely say that. It's been okay. I've done all right for myself. Now, what has been the highlight, do you think, so far of your career?
There's been a lot of different highlights, but obviously getting to Formula 1 was a huge highlight for me, and then obviously my first championship. And then I guess since then, obviously had the other two championships. So, but I think the highlight for me is you know, there's only 22 of us in the world that get to race a Formula 1 car. So my highlight's every 2 weeks, basically. That, you know, I'm one of the 22 people in the world that gets to race a Formula 1 car. And then on top of that, be at the front of it. So it's yeah. My last race was the highlight of my year so far. But,
Yeah.
You know, I want to make this weekend the highlight.
Hopefully 2016 is also like a year for you. Now tell me about this number 44. Last year you were here and we were celebrating the 44th, of course, National Day. This year is number 45. But I know you've got a really strong connection with number 44. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I started racing when I was 8, and my dad, his car registration had F44 in it, so
Yeah?
he chose that as my race number, and that was my number from day one. I think there was 1 or 2 races where some other guy took 44, so I had to be 43. But otherwise, I was always 44. And then 2 years ago, I think it was the Formula 1 decided that you have to choose one number, and that's the number for the rest of your career.
And you
So,
chose
of course, I went back to my family's lucky number that I started with.
44.
And even though I've won the championship the last 2 years, I don't really like having the number 1 on the car. So 44 means a lot more to me, so I keep 44 on.
Very good. Well, it's been lucky so far. Right?
It's always been really good to me, yes.
All right. So I want to talk about your success story for a second, because it's been phenomenal. What has been the secret to your success story, you think?
There is no secret. It's just really hard
Or
work.
your formula?
Honestly, it's I grew up in a 1-bedroom apartment flat with my dad. My dad had 4 jobs at one stage just to keep me racing. He was doing whatever he could to create an opportunity for his son. We didn't have the money. We didn't have the opportunity that particularly the other racing drivers I was racing against had. So I guess the secret is family.
His family. And was it from that first time he bought you that little remote racing car, right? That's when it all started.
It really kind of started. Well, I mean, I was racing radio control cars when I was young, yes. But it really started when I was on my first holiday with the family when I was 5, and I went on basically we'd walk past the theme park and there was little go-karts to go on, and I was on anything with wheels basically, and then I think my dad obviously realised I was not too bad at it, so he bought me one for Christmas, which was a really old bent and buckled one, but I loved it.
Yeah.
And we won my first 6 races with it, and
You did.
and then we just kept winning, which is kind of.
Do you still have that? Do you still have your first car?
I don't, because we had no money, so we had to sell it.
So you had to
and
sell
then
it
the next
to get
one.
another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me, I mean, there must be so much pressure before any race, right? And voices in your head and so forth. Do you go through, is there a mantra that you go by, or is there something that you say to yourself? How do you prepare for such a race?
It's really easy,
Like the one that you're going to have in a couple of days' time.
It's really easy, to be honest. I mean, the preparation obviously starts from the beginning of this week. It's about sleep. It's about what you eat. It's about entering your day with a really positive mental attitude. It's tomorrow when I go on track, it's about doing the homework. We've already done the homework, but it's about the graphing that we do through tomorrow, through each practice session. For example, my first run, I have to do like 7 laps, making sure that I maximize and utilize every 7 laps.
Yeah.
And then before the race, it's just about making sure you're feeling relaxed. And I've been doing it for 23 years, so it's not
So
like I have
it's
to.
second nature
You don't
to
have to do. You find out what sits well with you. I listen to music before a race.
Are you
But
superstitious?
otherwise, I'm not.
Not at all?
I think it's a waste of time.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I had a lucky conker, and I lost it. Fell out the bottom of my suit or something. And then I had a lucky egg, broke. And I had lucky boxer shorts. My mum shrunk them. And
So you can't be superstitious?
you can't be and I think there are sportsmen and women that are superstitious. But if you create a sequence for yourself and you forget one of those, you mess up on one of those sequences, does that mean that your game will be, you won't have a good game or a good race?
Yeah.
It's nonsense. So I don't have any of those superstitions. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm capable of doing, and so you've got to arrive and just do it.
Okay, my final question to you, because they've been telling me to wrap up. What's your advice for anybody out there who do in fact wants to become a professional race car, especially with children? What would you advise them to do?
The advice I have, if my dad was here, he would say don't do it because of the stress it caused him for all those years. But really, I think nowadays what's crazy is that families just naturally, I think there are parents that are living their dreams through their children, and it shouldn't be forced on the kids. It's got to be something that the kids want to do, and it's got to be fun. Particularly when you're, when these kids' age here, when you're 8 years old, it has to be fun. Just go out and enjoy
Have to
yourself.
love it.
Don't be so serious about it. Don't take it so serious. Don't take yourself so seriously. And my advice really to kids is just really work hard at school. Plan A is making sure you get through your schooling. I work with, Mercedes. There are, in Mercedes-Benz, obviously, multiple thousands of people there. In our team, there's over 1,000 people. I'm working with guys that have come from Oxford University, Cambridge, the best universities in the world. And if I hadn't worked hard at school, I wouldn't be able to communicate with these guys and tell them what I'm feeling in my car. So that's the first thing I would say to the kids. And then, secondly, you know, you've got to have that belief in yourself that no one else can give you.
Yep.
So you've got to believe that you can do it, and don't let anybody tell you you can't.
Okay. Now, I've read in one interview, and I promise this is my final question, that you get a multiple of repetition in terms of questions, right? Especially when you get a lot of repetition when it comes to questions, especially when it comes to press conferences and press gatherings. And I thought, what can I ask him that he hasn't been asked before? And about Snapchat, I'm a huge Snapchat follower, of course, and I know you love Snapchat. But what's your favorite Snapchat filter? I'm sure that you haven't been asked that before.
If I'm really honest, I stopped using Snapchat ages ago.
You stopped using it?
I closed it down to my and just used it for my friends. But I really don't love social media. You have so many different platforms now. You have Facebook, you have Twitter.
Is it too much?
And the thing is, there's people that are just doing every single one of them every day, all day, and it kind of ruins your life. So for me, I try and just do it every now and then. But the filters, the classic doggy ones is always fun.
It's always fun.
I particularly like putting on other people's faces.
That's a classic.
Yep.
Yes.
When no one really knows it, because that's when you get the best reactions from people. So, but it's it's lighthearted. It's good fun.
No, it's fun.
But
I think we need to get you back onto Snapchat.
Well,
I enjoyed watching you on
I
Snapchat.
just released it to everyone again just today.
Yeah?
So just for these 4 days.
Okay, so you're back on it.
Public, and then I'll probably go back to private.
So we can follow you over the next few days.
Yes.
In Abu Dhabi. Okay, well, I enjoy watching you, so I think you need to get back on it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, can I give a big round of applause, please, for Lewis Hamilton? Good luck for the weekend. Hopefully this is the fourth. Fingers crossed, guys. Say goodbye to Lewis Hamilton. He's going to quickly go inside for a couple of interviews, and then he has to prepare for the weekend. It's been an absolute pleasure hosting you all.